Hello, my dear rockstar students. I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome to this series SCMP Super 100, wherein we'll be discussing the most comprehensive 100 questions of SCMP, which is going to be relevant for your CA final examination. So, we were discussing the chapter decision making. First 7 questions are already over. Let's continue the discussion forward. Yes, let's begin with a small quote, a motivation for yourself. Note to yourself, you can do this. You've come so far, you've endured all this pain, you've gone through all this struggle. Know that it is not meaningless. It all has some meaning, some purpose, some worth. So if you've come so far till here, know that you can take the journey forward and you can achieve all the dreams that you've set for yourself. So just remember that, my dear friends. So let's continue, everyone. So we had discussed 7 questions. Now going to super question number 8. This is test your knowledge question number 8, page 5.38. So what is happening is there is a flight. So when we looked at the profitability of the flight on an overall basis, the flight is incurring loss. So comes the question, should we continue this flight or should we discontinue the flight? We are telling boss, do not take a decision on total basis, take a decision only on the basis of relevant profit or relevant loss. So we'll be calculating what is the relevant profit or loss from the flight. Based on that, we'll be taking a decision. Now again, a very important note for all the students who are attending the session for the very first time. This is just a quick revision of the questions. If you want a detailed revision and understanding of the concepts, separate video has been uploaded. You can just check on our YouTube channel, Think with Tabish, SCMP concept videos. Now what I'll do, yes, I'll be calculating what is the contribution from the flight. From that, I will reduce the specific fixed cost. I'll arrive at the relevant profit or loss. So now let's see what all is given in the question. First, if you see, okay, contribution was given 5,88,000. Okay, fine. Next, yes, fixed cost is given. What all is given? Yes. Firstly, I'm having salaries. So if you come to note number 1, yes, flight crew are paid fixed salary. That means whether I continue the flight or not, this salary has to be paid. That means it is going to be irrelevant. Whereas flight assistants are paid by the flight. That means flight assistant salary is going to be relevant. This is irrelevant. This is going to be relevant. Fine. Next, baggage loading and flight preparation. What is question telling? It is just an allocation of ground crew salary. It is just an allocation. That means it's a general cost. That means, is it relevant? No, it is going to be irrelevant. Only my relevant cost I will be including. This is going to be relevant. Fine. Yes. Next, they are telling overnight cost. No additional point is told. Overnight cost for the flight crew and assistant at the destination. While flight is going, yes, overnight they have to be staying there. Obviously, if the flight is going, the cost will be incurred. Otherwise, the cost will not be incurred. That means it is going to be my relevant cost. Fuel for aircraft. Aircraft is running. I will incur the cost. Otherwise, I will not incur the cost. Depreciation. Nothing is given about depreciation. What is the general assumption, students? Yes, depreciation. Yes, whether I run the flight, I don't run the flight. Depreciation will be incurred. Yes or no? So it's going to be a yes general cost. It's not going to be a specific cost. Fine. Liability insurance of 1,47,000. If you see here, question is telling 1/3 of the liability insurance is a special charge assessed only for this particular flight, for this particular journey. That means 1/3 is going to be specific amount out of 1,47,000. I will tell 1/3 is going to be a specific amount, that is 49,000 is going to be relevant. 2/3 is just a general allocation, is going to be irrelevant. Fine. Flight promotion. Obviously, flight is running, I will do promotion. Otherwise, I will not be doing promotion. That means this cost is again going to be relevant. Hangar parking fee. If you see, it is a standard fee charged for aircraft at all the airports. That means it is just a general charge, is not going to be specific. Is it clear? So based on that, I'll be recalculating my contribution. So I'll get my contribution as positive. That means on a relevant terms, on a relevant costing basis, the flight is actually profitable. That means, should I continue or discontinue? I should be continuing the flight. Is it clear, everyone? So now let's go to our super question 9. This is test your knowledge question number 4. A beautiful question has been asked in the examination, has been in the RTPs, is here as well, going to be a beautiful question. There's a hotel called as Hotel Nico. Now currently what they're doing is they're running a hotel. Fine. Yes, there are 25 rooms. Yes, from every room we are charging 2,700 per day. Variable cost is 900. That means everyday contribution is 1,800. Throughout, 75% of the rooms are occupied. Fine. Now here what is happening is during second quarter, occupancy is less. How much is the occupancy? Only 900 rooms will be occupied during the second quarter. So company is thinking, should we continue our business during that quarter or should we discontinue? How do we take a decision? We'll see if we discontinue how much benefit we'll get. If we are continuing, how much benefit I'm getting. Based on that, we'll take a call. Now, if we are continuing, what is the benefit, students? I'll be getting my contribution, yes or no? 2700 minus 900. 1800 per room day into 900 room days will be my contribution that I'm going to get if I'm continuing. If I'm discontinuing, yes, again I'll be having some benefit. Normally, there will be some saving in fixed cost. But here question is telling, yes, there is no any savings in fixed cost. Even if I discontinue, there is not going to be any saving in fixed cost. That means the benefit is going to be nil. But the loss, if I discontinue, I'll be losing a contribution on 900 room days. Yes, that means what will be the total loss, students? I will tell, for every room day I was getting 1800. This way for 900 room days I have lost the contribution. As against that, there is no other saving as well. That means what will we tell, students? Will we tell to continue the business or discontinue? We will obviously tell from a financial perspective, yes, continue your business, because there is a loss of contribution if we discontinue. From a non-financial perspective as well, we'll tell, yes, if we discontinue here, yes, it is going to be possible that we will be losing our customers during other quarters as well. That is a regular customer. Say for example, you are a regular customer. You come here during the first quarter, you like the service. You come again during the second quarter, you see the business is shut down. Will you come again? You will not. So yes, from a non-financial perspective as well, we'll be losing guests for the other quarters. So it is better not to discount. Fine. Now they're coming up with one more business model. They're telling, currently we are anyways running a hotel. Along with this, we also want to start an Italian restaurant. Tell us, which is going to be better? Should we continue with our existing model of running only a hotel, or should we run it as hotel plus restaurant? We are telling, simple boss. See, if you are running it only as hotel, what is the overall benefit you are having? If you are running it as hotel plus restaurant, what is the benefit you are having? Wherever the overall benefit is more, go for that. As simple as that. Now, if I am running it only as a hotel, for one room day, how much benefit I am getting? 2700 minus 900, 1800 per room day. Like this, how many room days are there? There are 25 rooms. Whether all rooms will be occupied? No, only 75% will be occupied. This happens for 365 days in a year. This will be the total benefit. Now, if I am opening a hotel plus restaurant, what is going to happen? Everyone pay attention. Yes, they have not given us the data directly. They have given us in the form of this chart. This is the beauty of the question. From this, I have to pick my data. Everyone pay attention. Let us try reading the graph. Okay. Yes. So if we see, okay, fixed cost is given. They are telling fixed cost is 12. That means my fixed cost is going to be 12 million. Fine. That is one data that I've got. Fine. Next, what they are telling is this 5425 is written here. Yes, this is the point. This is the point where if you see, this is my sales line. Yes, this is my total cost line. This is the point at which my total sales is equal to my total cost. That means this is my break-even point. 5425 is my BEP. Fine. Do we have relevance or no? We'll look at it later. Now, yes, from here margin of safety is starting. Yes, where is my margin of safety ending? 7310. That means up to 5425 was my BEP sale. Beyond that was my margin of safety sale. That means what is the total sale? What is the total room days? 7310. So I'll tell the total room days is going to be 7310 room days. Fine. Yes. Now, two more data I want. Yes, I want selling price, variable cost. Yes, fixed cost as well as a yes number of units. Here number of room days. Fixed cost I got, room days I want. Now selling price as well as variable cost. Now if you see, if you yes observe it, 1500. I'll just erase this. 1500, 3000, 4500, 6000, 7000. Yes, if you see the graph properly, yes, there is two gaps. That means this is 750, 1500, 2250, 3000, 3750, 4500. Yes, 5250, 6000, 6750, 7500. That means this line is going to be 8250. Yes or no, everyone? Fine. That means, look at this, for 8250 room days, what will be my total revenue? Sales line is going and meeting here. For 8250 room days, my revenue is going to be 30 million, whatever is the annotation. Yes, so I am earning 30 million for 8250 room days. That means per room day, how much I am going to earn? 3636.36. Fine. Now I have to calculate my variable cost. Now look at this. For 8,250 room days, what is my total cost? Total cost, they have put it underline, they are telling it is going to be 23.75 million. I'm telling fine boss, total cost is 23.75 million. In that I'm having variable cost also, fixed cost also. What is my fixed cost? Fixed cost is 12 million. That means what will be my variable cost? 11.75 million. Is it clear? So I'll tell my variable cost is 11.75 million for how many room days? Yes, that data will be if I am going to operate for 8,250 room days. That means per room day it is going to be 1424.2. Now look at this. So overall benefit is my contribution minus fixed cost. Contribution is nothing but 3636.36 minus 1424.24. This is a contribution per room day into 7310 room days. That will be my total contribution minus fixed cost of 12 million. I'll be arriving at my profit. Wherever profit is more, yes, when I'm running my restaurant plus hotel, my overall profit will be more. So my overall conclusion will be that yes, go for the Italian style restaurant. Is it clear, everyone? Could be a beautiful question, could be asked for 10 marks or could be asked for 20 marks as well. Is it clear, everyone? Going to our super question number 10. This is illustration number 3, page 5.10. So a simple background. Yes, there is a bus company. Okay, it is running 15 buses. Yes, in the city of Birpur. Now, what is the question asking us to calculate? Question is telling, boss, yes, what is required? Question is telling, yes, suggest a fare per passenger kilometer by considering overall markup on cost at 20%. It is telling from one passenger for 1 kilometer how much I should be charging. Simple boss. Firstly, for one bus for 1 year, I will calculate my total cost. For that, I will add 20% profit. That means I'll be getting my total revenue for one bus for 1 year. Question is telling I want the fare for one passenger for 1 kilometer. Yes, total revenue I will divide by my passenger kilometers. So I'll be getting my fare per passenger kilometer. Is it clear? Yes. Now, if I get my total cost, I will add 20%, I'll get my total revenue. And if I get my passenger kilometer, my complete question is under my control. So what all are the important areas that I'll be discussing? While you're calculating total cost, so many costs are there, you can directly add. Most of the costs are directly given for 1 year. Now, some adjustments are there, everyone pay attention. Yes. Now, question is telling, I am going to operate 15 bus. Company has estimated a total of 2 crore 51 lakh 85,000 passenger kilometers per annum. That means this is for full 15 buses together. Fine. Seating capacity of a bus excluding driver is 42. Fine. Each bus can give 5 km per liter. Average cost of fuel is 66 per liter. Fine. Company is going to pay 27 per month. Yes, who all are there? Yes, for every bus, one driver is there, 2 attendants are there. Based on this, look at the students. Passenger kilometer. Now I am telling all together for 15 bus. Yes, for 1 year, what was my passenger kilometer? 2 crore 51 lakh 85,000. I want to calculate for one bus. So what I'll tell? 2 crore 51 lakh 85,000 divided by 15 buses. That means it is going to be 16 lakh 79,000 passenger kilometer. Fine. Now what is passenger kilometer? CA intro also we have discussed. It is nothing but number of passengers into number of kilometers. Fine. Yes. Now number of passengers, how much it is? Question is telling, yes, this is my bus. This is the driver. Excluding my driver's seat, how many seats are there? 42 seats are there. That means maximum how many passengers can sit? 42 passengers can sit. But in reality, whether 42 passengers can sit? No. Why? For every bus, 2 attendants are also there. That means in reality, how many passengers can be seated? 40 passengers only. That means in every trip, every kilometer, how many passengers will be there? 40 passengers. Yes or no? So it is going to be 40 passengers into number of kilometers is equal to 16 lakh 79,000. Therefore, number of kilometers by one bus for 1 year is going to be 16 lakh 79,000 divided by 40, which is 41,975 kilometers. This was the first important adjustment. Second thing is diesel cost. Question is telling for 1 liter fuel it is 66 rupees. Fine. I am asking in 1 liter fuel how much distance can I go? It is telling 5 kilometers. That means for 5 kilometers 66 rupees. I want to travel altogether one bus for 1 year. How much kilometers? 41,975 kilometers. That means for this much, what is going to be my fuel cost? Yes, it is 41,975 into 66 upon 5, which will be 5,54,070. Is it clear, everyone? Now, again, very important note to all of you guys. Yes, I'm not going to solve the complete question, but the most important areas of the question wherein we commit errors, wherein we don't understand, that is what we'll be explaining. Is it clear, everyone? I expect that all of you guys, you will read the question once. Yes, you will try understanding based on that you watch this. Otherwise, yes, it's going to be difficult, students. Understand, we are solving questions from the last day perspective. Okay, so if you are listening to it for the very first time, if you are having absolutely zero knowledge, you may feel, yes, it is something rocket science that's going on. Okay, so read, understand. This is only for your last day revision. Super fast rocket revision. Fine, everyone. Yes, next, the final thing they are telling for the next 2 years. What is happening, boss? Yes, government has fixed the rate. Again, yes, I have to calculate my 2-year profitability considering that inflation is going to be 8%. That means all my cost will go on increasing 8% year on year. However, they are telling route permit charges will not be subject to inflation. Now, what I will do for the next 2 years, every cost I will increase. For year 1, I will increase by 8%. Year 2, again I will increase by 8%. However, my 2 costs will not be subject to inflation. Which all are the 2 costs? One is my route permit charges, which question itself is clear. Second is my depreciation. Why depreciation is not subject to inflation? Yes, inflation is going to be only for a future cost. The cost which I am going to incur in the future. What is depreciation? It is already a past cost. Yes, sir, I have already acquired the asset in the past. Just whatever the cost was there, I am allocating. This will not be subject to inflation. Is it clear? So these 2 costs will not be subject to inflation. Every other cost increased by 8%. You will get the total cost. Compare it with the revenue. You will be getting the profit. Calculate as a percentage. Come up with your analysis. This was the question. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Next, we are having super question number 11. Yes, wherein we have included altogether 4 different types of questions. Now, this is going to be your illustration number 4 and test your knowledge question number 1 to question number 3. Yes, 4 very simple theory type questions which is based on, yes, ethical and non-financial considerations in decision making. Now, I will not be reading because simple, once you read, you will get the answer. But why I have included it here is, yes, normally we have seen that, yes, I say every attempt, yes, one such question will be there. Yes, all these questions have been come in the examination for 5 marks. Simple question these are, yes, but they will come for 5 marks. So just have a look at these questions. There is nothing worth explanation, but just have a look at it once, my dear students. Is it clear, everyone? So now let's proceed to the final question from this particular chapter, my dear students. This is going to be super question 12, which is illustration number 2 from page 5.80. This is calculation of BP in case of activity based costing. So we know what is the formula in case of activity based costing. It is my fixed cost plus non-unit level variable cost divided by contribution per unit. Again, if you want to know the concepts, go to the concept revision. Now, what they have given is, yes, current situation is given, proposed situation is given. Fine. Yes, 2 different non-unit level variable cost is there. One is my setup cost, next is my engineering cost. Fine. Currently what they are telling, yes, number of setups, how many times I am setting up my machine? 42 times. Yes, for one setup, how much is my cost? 450. So I will be getting my setup cost. Fine. Yes. Production units per run, in one production run, how many units I am producing? That is also available. In future, what is going to happen? Cost per setup, currently it was 450. In future, it will be decreased by 90 rupees. That means in future, what will be my setup cost, students? 450 minus 90, it will be 360 per setup. Yes, if I want to get my total cost, I should know how many number of times I am setting up my machine. Yes, now they are telling production units per run is going to increase to 1008. Now look at this, students. One important thing, yes, understand that number of batches will be equal to number of setups will be equal to number of production runs. Yes, one batch I am producing the goods. That means at the start of the batch, I would have set up my machine. Yes, that means it is equal to one setup. That means it is nothing but equal to one production. Fine. Now understand what is happening. What is question telling? Question is telling units per production run. In one production run, 960 units I am producing. Like that, how many production runs I am producing? 42 production runs. That means altogether how many units I would have produced? 960 into 42. 960 into 42. I would have produced 40,320 units. Okay. Now, in the revised scenario, in every production run, how many units I am producing? 1008. That means to produce 40,320 units, how many times I should be setting up my machine? 40 setups is needed. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, this was an important point. Look at this. Currently, how many units I am producing? 960 units per production run into 42 production runs, 40,320 units. Yes, now in the revised scenario, in every production run, 1008 units I'm producing. That means how many production runs are needed? Altogether 20 production runs, 40 production runs are needed. Accordingly, I can be calculating my setup cost. Is it clear, everyone? Now, second thing is calculation of engineering cost. Now look at this. Previously, engineering was 500 hours. For every hour it was 10 rupees. That means it was 5,000. Now they are telling for engineering, I'll be working 422 hours only. The rate per hour is not given. So what will I assume? I assume it is 10 only. So my revised cost is 422 into 10, 4,220. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, based on that, I can be calculating my break-even. Now here they are telling calculate the units and the production runs in the changed scenario for break-even. What will I do? Pay attention. BEP in terms of units, I will calculate. It is my fixed cost plus non-unit level variable cost divided by contribution per. I will add all of that. I will be getting 90,720 divided by contribution per unit is 5. That means I should be producing 18,144 units for my BEP. Question is also telling how many production runs should I work for BEP. Now I know in order to reach my BEP, 18,144 units I should produce. Fine. In one production run, how many units am I producing? Yes, 1008 units. That means to produce 18,144 units, how many production runs I should be working? It is 18,144 divided by 1008, which is going to be equal to 18 production runs. That means I should be working for 18 production runs of 1008 units each, so that I reach my break-even. Is it clear? This is the answer. Now again they are asking, yes, the final part of the question, should we continue to break up the remaining fixed cost into activity-based cost? So whatever fixed cost is there, should we try further assigning it based on activities? So what we'll tell, if we implement activity based costing, we will get accurate product costing based on that accurate product pricing. Fine. So in the present case, once we've implemented activity based costing, it has resulted in cost saving. If you see the old scenario and the new scenario, yes, cost has been saved. However, yes, implementing ABC is not simple. There is a cost to implement ABC. So I'll see what is the benefit from implementing ABC, what is the cost of implementing ABC. Benefit is greater, I will implement my ABC. Is it clear? This is what I'll be telling. However, I'm telling, if I feel that the balance fixed cost is very small amount, then there is no need. Or if I feel that I'm going to be producing only one product. Now, if you're producing only one product, you distribute it based on single rate, departmental rate, activity-based costing, whatever you distribute. Ultimately, this cost will be charged on this product only. So, whether you follow any of the methods, it will not differentiate. It will not make a difference. So, ABC is not offering any value addition. This is what is the analysis that we are giving. Is it clear, everyone? With this, we have finished all Super 12 questions from the chapter decision making. Now, again, telling you guys, yes, the perspective, the approach, first you guys should read the question, understand the questions, come up with a model solution in your mind. Then look at this video. You will get an idea of what all are the important areas. These all are the important adjustments wherein we commit mistakes. Yes, make a note of the same. Once you have understood that, highlight that. Yes, write the solution once by yourselves. After that, what all you felt are going to be tricky, this is what I've come up. Yes, this is what normally students find it difficult. What you find it to be difficult, you make a note of the same, so that one day before examination, you can quickly revise all the questions. Is it clear, everyone? So, yes, thank you so much, students. This is going to be the end of the video. Yes, just a request. So, make sure you like the video. Yes, if you love the video, yes, do let us know. Yes, which other topic you want us to come up with the video on. Yes, and do let us know in the comment section, yes, how the video was, and do share it with all your friends. Thank you so much, students. Keep studying, keep smiling, keep working hard, keep making your parents proud, and see you in the next video. Have a great day.